guys, CO Cannon here from Fiction Atlas Press, bringing you another Indie Connection. And I'd like to start off spooky season with an Indie Connection that is by, someone would say, the king of horror. Of course, I'm talking about It by Stephen King, the one and only. So here are some indie books that you might like if you're a fan of It by Stephen King. The first book I have for you is called Demon King by Eric Henry Vick. Only 3 children survived the terrors of Onega Falls, New York in 1979. Each of them paid a terrible price and had to survive as best they could, wrapped in fantasy, the comfort of amnesia, or the silence of self-imposed isolation. 28 years later, they are drawn together to once again face the town's horrible secrets, the horde of demons infesting Onega Falls. But the strongest of the demons is the one who terrorized them as children. Can they survive another confrontation with the Demon King? The second book I have for you is called Port Luck by Timothy King. Nearly 80 years ago, the town of Port Luck was a thriving community in the wilds of Alaska. That was until a series of unexplained deaths and disappearances forced the townspeople to abandon their home. The town has since been re-inhabited, drawing in new residents and businesses. By all accounts, the town is thriving, until a body is found on the outskirts of town, shattering the illusion of safety and security. Sheriff Johnny Myers is tasked with investigating the grisly scene. What at first appears to be a random animal attack soon reveals itself to be something much more sinister. As the bodies pile up, Johnny digs into the town's tragic past, searching for a way to stop the cycle of violence. In the wake of the ever-growing death toll, Johnny is forced to face the truth. The stories were real, and it's happening again. The third book I have for you is called Beautiful Torments by D.T. Pierce. What price would you pay to escape your torments, when escape itself is a myth? High school life is just a facade for Jacoby. Beneath the routine of classes and teammates lies a haunting secret. A sinister shadow stalks his fractured mind, blurring the line between nightmare and reality. Is this darkness a curse born from grief, or has something ancient and malevolent claimed him as its own? Detective Susan McGrath lives for obsession. Chasing unsolved murders and whispers of a timeless serial killer, she hunts a horror few dare to name. But the deeper she digs, the more the occult truth devours her, isolating her in a maze of lies, blood, and impossible evil. When Jacoby's crumbling sanity collides with Susan's relentless investigation, they're thrust into a supernatural conspiracy far older and darker than either imagined. Together they must confront a force that feeds on fear and madness, a hidden curse that twists reality into torment. If they fail, they won't just become haunted, they'll become the hunted. And the last book I have for you is called Scratch by David Douglas Jr. Mackenzie Falls was a peaceful little town with its ups and downs. It was tormented for a while by the disappearances of random young teens with their bodies never to be found. It all begins again 26 years later, when 4 filmmaking students accidentally awaken a dark, evil entity on a research trip, which has grown angrier after what the town did to him. Scratch the Clown is back, picking up where he left off, killing and sacrificing the innocent souls of his taste. They struggle to find the answers to this dark past that has cursed the very people responsible for his death. They also fight to stay alive and keep their sanity with an evil clown out to maim, then destroy them. Okay, that's all for me this week. I'll see you next week on the Indie Connection. Bye!